Hi, everybody. This is Carlos and Sandy Lee. This is season 2 of Off Your Flosser podcast.
Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, be a friend, listen to OYF. Thank you so much, and go floss yourselves.
Floss yourselves. What's up now, bro?
All right.
Yes.
What's up, Sandy?
Not much.
Dude.
Carlos.
What a day.
Hey, this is a special episode.
Is it? Why is that?
Yeah. It's episode 69, which is not a prime number.
Actually, it is the year of my birth.
The Man on the Moon, too?
Yeah. And Woodstock.
Dang. What?
69 was banging,
69
dude.
it was a good year.
No pun intended.
I knew you were going to say that.
Sorry about that. No, it was the summer of love. Me and all my idiot buddies were born that summer. I have, I don't know, maybe 5-6 friends that were born in like within a week's period of time. One dude, Victor, with the eyebrows. Remember my buddy,
yes,
my buddy Victor.
Yes.
Did you ever get to see him? Those sweet eyebrows.
No, I have not.
Those lovely man face caterpillars.
I have not, but I'm waiting patiently.
It looks like Russian fox fur is what it looks like. Just luxurious. You know what I mean? Anyway,
yeah.
We're about 7 hours apart in age.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was closing the curtain, and I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Yes.
So you said episode 69.
It's tis.
We're recording last minute, folks, for your listening pleasure.
Right up in that schniz.
This is coming out like in 12 hours. So
yeah, so you best get editing, or let's do it so perfect that no editing required.
No editing. We just put the music in the front and in the back, and boom, and you guys can
magic in the middle.
Enjoy it and lick it, whatever.
Magic in the
Speaking of, I told the Uber guy, I was in Salt Lake City last week, right? And I go, dude, this is a stupid question. I go, but is the Salt Lake really salty? And he goes, oh yeah, it's really salty. It's way saltier than the ocean. And I go, can we drive near it so I can lick it? And he's like, no, we're going to the airport.
Creepster.
Yeah. But dude.
Yeah.
How often do you get to lick water from a salty lake,
I went to the Dead Sea.
There you go.
In Israel, and I wonder.
Was it super salty?
It's ocean, Salt Lake, Dead Sea? I don't know. That's a Google-worthy little something.
Now, I don't know if this is true, but I don't know where I heard it, that the sodium percentage concentration in your blood is the same as seawater.
So basically, you just take your blood and replace it with seawater.
No. It doesn't have the same.
If you need to.
It doesn't have the same oxygen carrying capacity. All I'm saying is
no
the
platelets,
sodium.
No hemoglobin. What?
No plasma. What are you talking about? But
dang.
I don't know if that's true or not. But I think I read that somewhere.
Science.
Did you ever go through life believing a fact that you swore was real up and down, and then you find out much later on, totally fake?
Yes.
Can you recall what that was?
Yes.
What?
White-sided stop signs. Because you know how some stop signs have a white outline and some are just red with the white letters?
Yeah.
Have you seen both?
I don't know now. Is it just, well, it's the little white line around the edges, right?
Right.
And then the word stop.
Yes, but some of them are just red, no outline with the word stop.
All right, so what was it that you believed or didn't believe?
So someone told me that the ones that have no outline are optional. So you didn't have to stop at them.
I doubt that that's true. I don't
I
think
learned
works
it
that
was
way.
not true.
To the tune of $97 to the
And
St.
and
Louis.
a lawyer's fee.
Yeah.
And 4 points on my license. Lesson learned.
Damn it, Earl. With your trickery.
Yeah.
I got a
right.
no turn on red ticket here in Atlanta. Like, maybe 7 years ago. I was coming home from an open mic. And you know how the light stick comes out across with the light with the stoplight on it, right?
Yep.
Well, there was a secondary pole behind that had the no turn on red all in the dark. You can't even see it.
That's bull crap.
So I stop. I look. There's nothing around me. I make a right. 2 seconds later, 5 O's on top of me. I could have had an AK-47 and 6 kilos of cocaine on the passenger seat. He didn't get close to the front of looking into the car. I lowered my window down.
Good thing, because otherwise you'd be in prison right now.
Well, I didn't have that. I'm saying I could have had that.
Oh.
He goes, hand me your paperwork. And I kind of like handed it like backwards like this. He took, and then I could have had a corpse in my passenger seat and I'd have been fine. I'd have gotten a $200 ticket. And
like missed opportunity.
But, which tells me this is nothing but a little money-making little honey hole.
A trap.
Yeah.
They call it a trap.
Hustle,
entrapment.
Bro. It's a hustle.
Hey, somebody's like, hey, turn off the little spotlight on the no turn on red sign. Watch this. Hold my beer.
Cha-ching.
And then
Cha-ching.
pull over Carlos.
Cha-ching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Money, money, money.
I was wondering why he had a strobe light on his hat, and it was just...
He's probably dancing. He's
Yeah.
like, got another one. Name is Carlos. With the body in the car.
I tried to be careful, dude, and I was just pissed off because I was like, man, and I wanted to go back and look at it, but then I didn't want to get another ticket for the same thing, so I was just like, let me just go home. But anyway, how have you been? Good to see you. I feel like
good.
What were you making pancakes or something? What do you?
No, I'm smelling my hands because I just ate and somebody gave me some smell good sanitizer.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
And I'm like, because you know how sometimes, like, I totally forgot that I used it, and I'm like doing this, and then I waft my hand across my face, and I'm like, what was that smell? Oh, it's me. You know? Never done that.
You know? Yeah, well, yeah. You ever change deodorants?
Right.
And you're like, is there a pine tree following me around today? What is going on?
Or a hot person, like sexy guy or girl. And then you're like, oh.
It's me.
That's me. I'm hot today.
It's totally me, you know? Smelling like damn.
This is going good for episode 69, you know?
Honey and...
Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Dude.
How did that happen, Carlos?
What day is it? It's Thursday.
Yeah, the 13th. And guess what? Tomorrow is Valentine's
big
Day. We are releasing episode 69 on Valentine's Day.
Dude, that wasn't us, bro. That was the heavens.
That was not playing.
That's the universe.
That was destiny up in this mug, right up in here.
Actually, we
destiny.
planned this about 2 years ago. And I was like, dude, I know this is a juvenile joke.
Before we met. But we were like,
we're going to make fun
happening.
of the numbers 6 and 9. And I think it'd be funny if we pretended to do a podcast for a year and a half just so we can have this one stupid joke.
It's an epiphany, or there's another word like that means something super cool, special.
Yeah, we typically don't do amazing special things like that.
Yeah. You know? Did you see my post on Lighthearted where I said it's the fatuous poll of the day, and then I in the comments I put you like the comment that applies to you. So it was basically vote by liking. So fatuous poll of the day. First answer was, I know what fatuous means without Googling. That was the first option. Second option is I have no idea what fatuous means. The third option was looks like Sandy got an email from Word Genius and fatuous is the word of the day. So it was the word of the day on.
That's probably true also, yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
What is it? What does it mean?
It means like silly and kind of pointless silliness, like just kind of like, you know.
Kind of like a certain podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you spell that?
Fatuous. Fatuous.
That sounds like to me. Now that I know the definition, what I was thinking way off. Right? God bless.
Don't edit. Keep going.
Just we're gonna leave it in there.
Rolling with the punches.
That's
rolling
nature.
with the punches.
It's
Thank
springtime. Real quick, how hot is it where you are? Because it's 70 degrees here in Atlanta.
Oh, is it? It's 7 here. Thank you.
Oh, it's getting cold. It's
7.
It was warmer this morning. It was 70 this morning. Actually, it's probably cooler now. But we got a cold front coming in. I got green grass growing in my yard.
Oh, it says 23 on my watch. I can't show you, but it's supposed to. The low is 7.
52.
So tonight I can see my breath. So how cold is that?
18 degrees down during the day, which is ridiculous.
Unless I'm a dragon. Then you can see my breath because it's on fire. Anyway.
But what I was thinking, what fatuous was like doing something in a fat-like manner. Like
eating at McDonald's?
No, like, you know, somebody brings a box of donuts to work, right?
Yes.
You grab 2, maybe 3. But if you eat like 7, that's a little fatuous. You know what I mean?
Huh. Yeah, could be. So are you saying fatuous is wrong and fatuous is correct?
I don't know. I'm just trying to pronounce every letter just because it makes me feel better. But
fatuous. Fat you owe us. That's like if you lost too much weight. It's the fat you owe us.
Boom. Because now you're too slim.
Yes, I wish.
I've never been too slim. Have you ever been too slim? Where people go, dude, eat something. I've never been that guy.
Yeah, so like I was in a not so great relationship once, and I ate once a day. I worked for a martial arts academy, and I taught martial arts all day long into the evening, and then we would eat one meal in the evening, and that was it. So I was working out all day, one meal. I got super toned, super skinny, unfatuous.
Unfatuous, yes.
Yeah, but
too slim is not healthy either, right?
No, I mean, I don't know if I would say it was super unhealthy. I wasn't happy, but I wasn't like unhealthy.
But you were
I was pretty fit. I was
like
fit,
like Taylor Swift thin.
No, I was muscular. Like
Okay.
I had pow and like, you know, I was a fighter. It was that was like, it was probably the tippy top of my like conditioning. But people are doing this one meal a day crap anyway now.
It's not even a thing now.
But it's called fasting. So I fasted all the time back then.
You know, you're like, that's old news, baby. I've been doing intermittent fasting for 20 years.
Pow!
You know?
Yeah, I invented it. No, I didn't.
I went in today and I saw one dude.
Did people not show up?
Yeah. And some of the people were, one person was reappointed from like yesterday or the day before. And I'm like,
oh,
you just made this appointment. How does this happen? You know? So it's disappointing.
People are messed up.
It's disappointing.
It is. I
feel like I drove to work, saw one guy, and then I drove home. That's kind of how I feel like. Because that's kind of what
my
happened.
whole day today.
You know?
And it's funny because like when you don't want them to show up, because you're like, man, I haven't had a time to go to the bathroom. I haven't had a drink. Like, I'm like, I hope my next one doesn't show up. And then they're there. Nope, they'll show up on time. So that's what you probably need to start doing, is being like, dang, I need this and this and this. Please don't show up. And then, bam. It's like reverse psychology to the patient.
Right.
Even though, I mean, they can't hear you or,
sure.
You know.
I'm going to have to put that out into the universe and see what happens, you know?
Exactly.
Well, it was snowing in Salt Lake City last week.
Oh, yeah, you showed me that. Snow. Yeah. We got a little bit of snow, but nothing major. Yeah, just, it wasn't too bad. Just today.
Today?
Yeah. Yeah, just like little...
Just a little...
Yeah.
A little dusting.
God was like, here you go, glitter. Glitter, here you go.
Dude, this little salt shaker of snow. Thank you, Lord.
Oh, salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. That's what he was doing. He was up there going, shake it like a salt shaker. Like, shake it like a salt shaker. Yep.
You know, listening to Outkast.
Yeah, it was like a guy doing this with his hair and he's got dandruff. That's kind of like what it was.
Oh, I got a show tonight.
Guess what I found out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What do you got?
No, I was just gonna say I found out that I'm a food whore.
I thought we knew that.
I mean, kind of, but now I'm like admitting it freely.
That's the first step in healing, dude. You gotta admit you have a problem.
12 steps, 11 steps to go.
I know, right? So,
can I tell you how I realized it?
Yeah. What was the point where you go, hey, I think I might be an FW here.
Yeah, so it may be just the last couple days, but then that could be the denial talking. But so I went to Jefferson City yesterday. We had the Missouri Dental Hygiene Association, our lobby day. So we went to the Capitol when we chatted with all the legislators. Well, on the way home, we stopped in a place in Fulton, Missouri, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. And it was called Beck's.
There's a Fulton County here in Georgia. It's where Atlanta's at. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh, so, yeah. Cheers.
Yeah.
So we stopped at a place called Beck's. Beeks. Beck's. And we go in, we order food, and I got a gluten-free bun, which is still kind of cheating, but I was like, whatever, and it had Gouda cheese on it, and I was like, I'm going to eat it. I'll pay for it later.
Or not smoked?
I don't know. I don't think it said smoked, but it could have been. I don't know. I think it was just regular Gouda.
Smoked Gouda, son.
1/4 pound burger. No. 7 ounce. So that's almost half-pound burger.
Right.
Grilled onions.
Delish.
2 slices. Gouda. Gluten bun. In my face. And the fries with this garlic aioli was... I lost it. Damn. Ate it all. Part of me was like, oh, I'm going to cut it in half and take some home. And no.
Didn't stand a chance.
No. And then today, and this is what kind of tipped me over the knowledge point of denial and knowledge.
So
I went to...
Just...
How are you going to make your show if you're yawning, man?
I don't know. I'm going to stop I just had a coffee. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You better IV it, man.
Dude.
Just kidding. So today we had a little lunch meeting, and I got another burger. It was called the Fiesta Burger. I don't know what size burger, but it was, decent sized.
Sure.
Gluten-free bun, pepper jack cheese, tortilla chip strips, and then I got 3 different sauces because I was just bad. Avocado aioli, garlic mayo, and spicy ranch. And I was just dipping the burger in each one. And again, I was like, ooh, I should cut this in half and take some home and save it for later. Nope.
Are you a big burger type of chick? Because
I go through phases. Like,
Phases.
yeah, sometimes give me a good salad and I'm like, that's what I want.
Right.
And then other times I'm like, oh, I could do a burger, steak, chili. John made an awesome pot of chili yesterday. So yeah, I'm tired of hiding it, but I am now a food
I've been
whore.
there, dude. I've been there.
Yeah.
My name is Carlos, and I was addicted to cheeseburgers. And no, but dude, I had a little thing last summer, so I haven't had one a burger any kind.
Really?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to do, and it's kind of like a source of pride almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it lets me know that I have some kind of willpower. Because historically, my willpower has been kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Mine's gone. It went, see ya.
Yeah. It's tough, man, because,
Lately.
everything tastes so good. And we've had these conversations about food all the time, and it's a constant thing. I mean, if it was easy to be slim and healthy, we'd all be slim and healthy, you know what I mean? But,
Yep.
I like to eat too, man, and make stupid decisions and stuff, dude. But I try to get grilled chicken now instead of a burger, and,
No, that's good.
and to hell with it, man. But,
Although,
so what are you going to do?
this morning,
Are you going to pull yourself away from those delicious situations, or what's your plan?
my plan is to. So sometimes I'm good. Like, I'll be on point. Like this morning, we had donuts for somebody's birthday. I didn't eat any. No big thing.
Sure.
It was fine. And usually I try to stay away from like soy, and I try to stay away from gluten. But so like the cheese, I notice a big difference in my body when I eat cheese. So like I know what's going on, but it's just,
Yeah.
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 So
well, I think the warm weather's coming up.
Yeah.
And, for me, short weather, midriffs and,
and bikinis.
So, I want to tighten it up a little bit,
I know.
for my midriffs.
October is the Smiles at Sea cruise. So I figure let's, I got a couple more months where I can just slack off, and then maybe I could hit it hard. And
I would
joking.
suggest, maybe do a little bit, like maybe starting tomorrow. That way you're not
maybe
panicking.
I'm not committing to anything
July.
right now, so
You're not going to commit.
not committing right now.
I'm
still getting over the hump. It's been rough, like seriously, it's been rough, like emotionally.
Yeah.
So it's been almost a year since we're done with IVF stuff, and I know that like when I feel good, I eat way better. But when you're already in a slump, trying to go, oh, I think I'm gonna diet. It's like, no, you would just want things to make you happy. And I remember I was sitting there at lunch today, and I was like dipping my burger in these sauces, and I was like, this makes me happy.
Yeah.
For now, in the moment.
I like to enjoy watching people eat, and that sounded weird.
It did.
I mean, if you take someone to dinner, Butter, go lay down. What's the name of the dog, dude?
The newest one?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got a neck thing on, looks like a spare tire. It's inflatable, right? Because they just fixed him.
Oh yeah.
And so he's trying to lick down there, and it's just kind of gross looking. And it's different colors, so I'm like, dude, just stay away from that area, bro. You know what I mean?
So now you're in the 4 dog club, huh?
Be a gentleman. No, 3.
Oh, that's right, 3.
So it's, and this sounds hilarious. It's cocoa butter and Snickers. Get it?
Oh yes.
Isn't that awesome?
That's nifty. I like it. I like it. So wife one, and I told you I'm no help because
No, you're
I have
useless.
4. So and
Useless.
really, I know. Thank you. The third dog was perfectly fine, but then when we added the fourth, things got a little crazier, just
Right.
because of their personalities and stuff. So I'm glad you got a third dog.
Um, I don't know if it's. I mean, he's walking around, and when I came home, they had him put up because we still don't know him that well, you know. And
Yeah.
plus, he's
Yeah.
real rambunctious, and he's young. He's maybe a year old.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want him stepping on Snickers because she's
Right.
and this thing's got more personality than I've ever seen. She's probably a genius dog. She's like monkey smart, you know.
Wow.
I'll give you an example. My wife goes, so cocoa and butter and Snickers are in the kitchen, right? So he has little tiny miniature bones, and she gives one to Snickers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then medium sized ones, one to cocoa and one to butter, right? And then she's holding it, and she looks at both of their bones like this, spits hers out, and does her feet like I want another one. So my wife gives her a medium sized bone. She takes it, runs upstairs, and hides under the bed where only she can get to it to sit there and eat her bone. I'm like, damn, this dog is smart, dude.
And she got you. Got over on you.
She's adorable, though. Anyway, but Butter's a little psychopath, and I got a baby gate so he doesn't get upstairs. So I don't know what's about to happen, but
You about to have more turds on your floor?
probably. No, I just let them all out, and it's funny because there's small, medium, and then large, and then Moose was extra large, you know. So
Yeah.
but it's fun, but it's a lot of work, man.
No joke.
Yeah.
Yesterday was it was a bad day at the Sandy Lee house with all the dogs, and Max wouldn't quit whining, and I'm sure the neighbors heard some hassling up in here. So
You know.
hey, hey, do you want
What
to
are you
do?
into?
I got a dental dilemma, and then
Yeah,
we
what do you
can
got?
do. I got a couple more topics, and then because I know you got to go. So somebody wrote as for the dental dilemma that it's basically has to do with using the bathroom at work, and like her specific thing was the placement of the bathroom at work, and how uncomfortable that might be.
Is it like in the staff break room or their kitchen area?
She didn't say, but I'm sure you could assume anything like that.
Right. Huh. Yeah, that's...
Here's my thing. Because I know some people, they can't do certain things outside of their own home.
Right.
I'm not one of those people. So, you best have the spray, the poo-pourri, or whatever in that bathroom, or else not my problem.
Okay, so what was the actual dilemma?
That was it.
That was it?
The bathroom placement at work.
Yeah, mine's at our office is a little weird. It's like in a little break room kitchen area. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if somebody's at lunch, it's uncomfortable for everybody, son. You know?
Not responsible for accidents. No.
You know, I'm sorry.
No, not responsible for accidents.
Well, let it slide.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just weird and kind of gross, really. You know.
Well, yeah, because aerosols. We learn about that.
Let's say you're not feeling well
in hygiene school.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And it's an especially aggressive one. It's uncomfortable for everybody, dude.
Stage 2 clinger.
Yeah. You know, it's just hard. We need some biohazard
not to mention,
suits. It's not fun for anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, let's say you get sick, you got the flu, and you're in there yakking. Everybody else, if they can hear that, you're going to have yakking going on throughout the office because I can't listen to that. I can't listen to that.
So if you see it, it's over, you get sick too?
Pretty dang close. Yes.
Oof.
John gags just cleaning up dog poo.
Well, I feel him on that because I'm kind of a dog.
It's the pukey stuff. I can't.
Yeah.
Like I cannot think about it. It's we've had some bad ones here, and I'm just like I can't even think about it.
And stuff.
No, it's like it's all like
with bits of carrot and stuff in it,
stringy, and I just can't do it.
So gross.
We need to move on.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Thanks for the dilemma, people. Jeez.
Yeah. We just took it to a new low. So, are you doing anything special with John for Valentine's?
Yes.
Or extra special, I should say.
Yeah. So normally,
what are we doing? What's happening?
Normally, John will cook me a nice dinner because he's got his fancy skills.
Sure.
But the other day, I said what I would like to do is if we can cook a meal together.
Nice.
And you don't get frustrated at me when I'm trying to cook.
So something you both want to eat, and him not get frustrated.
Because normally, what happens is
what are you doing that frustrates the poor man so much?
So my problem is I'm pretty unsafe.
I don't even want to know what that means.
So with a knife, like if I'm cutting things, I don't know how to do it right. Like, cause sometimes I'll like have it like this and my thumb's like this and I'm cutting and I'm trying to like push stuff.
Right? Why would you do that?
Or what happens, especially with carrots, is I'm trying to cut it and it like flies out from under my knife and I almost cut my fingers off.
That's a stressful cook.
So he'll show me how to do something in the very beginning and then I'll try to do it and I don't do it very well and he's just like, let me do it. So.
Yeah, that's probably safest.
I asked for this. So if I'm not alive next week, you'll know what happened. I cut my fingers off and bled to death.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. Speaking of injuries, my finger is still freaking broken or something.
Dude, is it?
I'm pushing
it might
things
be
with it. I think I'm gonna sneak into work. Get the Nomad. Do you ever use a Nomad?
No.
Beep beep. It's a portable X-ray unit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I've
get
seen
a
them, but
sensor.
I don't.
I'm gonna go bap on my finger, and I'll say, "Ooh, did I do that?" I want to see what's going on. Thing. I'm gonna take it from the side, quarter turn, all the way to see what's up with that mug. I mean, what are they gonna do? I don't know. I'll just get a popsicle stick. Done. Wear that for 6 weeks or whatever. I drank
with some duct tape on it.
Yeah, I drank a lot of milk when I was a kid, so maybe a couple weeks instead of 6.
Yeah, you might want to maybe soak it in some milk, like overnight.
Poke holes in it so the milk soaks in.
You're gonna want to bone up a little bit. You know what I mean? Just hide some calcium like behind your ears or something, and it'll just. I mean, I don't know. Maybe all right. Picture this.
Calcium.
A latex glove, right? Filled with milk, duct taped on. Boom. Go to bed. I guarantee you, next morning
it'll be better tomorrow.
It'll be better. Or
you know what
if
else
not,
I've heard?
It'll be funny as hell. One or the other.
If not, rub dirt on it. That's what they say.
Like, then my next question would be, what kind of dirt? Clay, potting soil, dryer lint. What are we talking about?
Potting soil. I mean, it's probably got the best nutrients.
Maybe something with milk will grow in it.
Maybe I'll sprout something out of my finger. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
For Valentine's Day, I'm taking my wife to the Tannery Row Ale House.
Oh.
In Beaufort, Georgia. Watch out, Butter.
Oh. Is that Butter?
Yeah.
Butter.
You want to see him?
You gonna? Oh yeah.
Let me see.
We got to see Snickers.
Come here, buddy.
Butter.
Come here. Say hi to Sandy.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at this idiot. Oh.
Hi, Butter.
Look
Hi, Butter.
He is so bad, dude. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't think this was a great idea.
Look at that donut.
I know. Look
Butter. Hi, Butter. Oh, he's so cute. I love it.
Oh my
I
God.
love
Okay.
this sweet
Go with your
thing.
sisters. Go. Jesus.
Oh my God.
He's loving, but he's a little annoying at the same time.
He won't drown.
Great. Now he's out here just licking himself. Dude, come on, man. Okay. I can't. But we're going to the Tannery Row Ale House. I'm performing and I'm featuring. I'm opening for my buddy Hank Denson.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so that's cool. They have it's a buffet. And I thought it was just a show for like $25, but it turns out the shows are the tickets are like $50 because it comes with food.
Wow.
And it's a real nice barbecue spot.
Yeah.
And a couple years ago I performed there one summer and they had, I think they were called fried ribs.
Oh yeah, I've heard
buffalo
of those.
fried ribs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get them, but they were good back then.
You can dream about them.
Yeah, I can watch other people eat them, but I'll get a salad or something, and maybe a grilled chicken something or other. Everybody has got grilled chicken. You know what I mean?
Good job.
But yeah, so she's gonna come out, and I'm like, listen, the kids are gonna be out doing something, lovey, and instead of sitting home alone, come with, get your laugh on, get your giggle on, and eat some barbecued chicken wings or whatever it is, whatever's happening there. And so I'm gonna take her to the show, which is cool because she hasn't seen me perform in a while.
So all the new stuff she hasn't heard.
No,
a lot of that.
No,
nice.
No. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah, that's cool.
That'll be good. And then I'm doing a show tonight, and then I'm doing one on Sunday for the club, and
busy.
Next weekend I'm opening for Jeremy Hotz, who is one of my favorite comics, and if you get a chance to look him up on YouTube, is Hotz, and he's Canadian.
Jeremy.
Hilarious. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. Like, first time I met him, I told Marcy, I was like, listen, I'm a huge fan. You gotta let me work with him. She goes, fine, whatever. All right. Just leave me alone, right? Marcy. Marcy is like, we're pretty close in age, but I'm like so like respectful. You know what I mean? Because she's holding all the keys. You know what I mean? And, but we get along, and I'm not one of those comics where I don't drink and run up a big bar tab, and I'm there on time, and I'm nice and polite to everybody, and I tip the waitresses. So, and I'm decently funny enough, and so it's I'm easy to work with, right? And so I'm excited because I've seen him before, and I'm first time working with him. This is a couple years ago, and he's walking down the street, and it's a new club on the new side of town, and he carries a dog like in a bag, right? He carries a miniature long-haired Chihuahua in a bag. Shackleton is the dog's name.
Nice.
He calls him Shack for short, right? And so he's walking down the street, and he's got the dog, and I pull over, and I go, Mr. Hotz, I'm Carlos. I'm opening for you tonight. Do you need a ride to the club? He's like, what's your name, buddy? What's your name? I go, Carlos, I'm opening for you tonight at the club. He's like, where is it? I go, it's over there across the street. He goes, Jesus, that's a highway. They want me to go across a highway? I'm like, I'll drive you, buddy. Come on. He's like, I got my dog. Is that cool? I'm like, yeah, throw him in. So he slides the dog in like a little dog carrier in the back seat. He jumps in. He's like, and we go to the club. And it made me laugh. How did he know I wasn't some sort of lunatic?
But, I mean, you look innocent enough.
Shoot. You know, in my mind, I feel like I look dangerous, right?
Like you're like, hey man, hey, get in the car. Get in
dude.
the car.
You lower the window, smoke shoots out.
I know you.
So,
And then the real Carlos Rodriguez is in the trunk, but he has no idea.
The guy I was hanging around with in Salt Lake City, Brian, right? And I go, I just feel like I look a little aggressive. He's like, dude, you don't look aggressive. I'm like, I don't look dangerous at all. He's like, you look like a nice guy, dude. He goes, you're funny as hell. You're a nice guy. And I was like, so why do I feel that I look a certain, you know what I mean? Everybody's like, no, dude, you're like a big teddy bear. What are you talking about? So I'm like, I don't know if that's the look I want though. I'm not sure. I'm digging the super friendly. Hey, how you doing? kind of look. So,
well, all you got to do is like pull your sleeve up and show off your tattoo, and they'll know that you're harmless.
That's a horrible tattoo. Yeah, with the tooth. The tooth. Yeah. So anyway, Jeremy Hotz, look him up. Hilarious.
I'll have to do that. So speaking of like feeling like you look creepy, because I drive around in a white van.
I'm not judging, dude.
It's called the Tooth Fairy van because I have a big tooth fairy.
I've seen
on the side of the van.
A tooth fairy van is not very threatening, which is why people would be alarmed.
True, and it was like it's a badass tooth fairy, so she's like a superhero tooth fairy. But what if people look at that and think I'm trying too hard to not look like a creeper? Well, what's the opposite of a free candy van? Ooh, the tooth fairy van. You see what I mean?
Right, but here's the thing: most chicks aren't creeper dudes.
Right, they're creeper
just
chicks.
By definition, most chicks aren't creeper dudes.
Right.
What are we talking about?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
So you're saying just because you drive a white van that it's just suspicious, just having a white van.
Little creepy. Little creeper.
Yes.
So I'll end it with a joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. You're welcome.
On that note, happy Valentine's Day.
Can I update? Thank you. Weighted blanket update. We tried 4 different ones, and I think we've got the winner.
What do you mean you
King
tried 4 different
sized.
ones?
So I tried the Sherpa one, and I searched king size in Amazon, but this one popped up, so I thought it was supposed to be king size, but it was not. It was a throw size. So that's why John's feet kept poking out the bottom. So then I get a king size one, but it wasn't like a true king size, so it's still kind of small, but it wasn't heavy enough. So we're laying there and going, this is just like a regular blanket. So I had to get a 30-pound king size oversized weighted blanket. Not cheap, but it's amazing.
Really?
Amazing. Yes. I like it a lot.
Is it hot?
It does get hot. For me, like I'm hot-blooded, so I'll hang my leg out or something. But not far enough to where the monsters under the bed don't get my leg. But, yeah.
Check it and see.
Hot-blooded. I always got that song and Cat Scratch Fever mixed up.
I think
Cat
if you
Scratch
catch...
Fever, check it and see. See what I mean?
If you catch cat scratch fever, you probably will be hot-blooded.
Yes.
Feverish, almost.
Yeah. So I'm not wrong then.
No.
Thank you.
No, they kind of...
So you should try a weighted blanket.
You know, I never thought about it, and it sounds a little weird. I still think it sounds a little weird, but you don't know until you try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
I thought it was hokey. I put it off for a very, very, very long time. And then I was like, you know what? John, he hasn't really complained too much every once in a while, but that's more because Max wakes us up at 4 a.m. But other than that, yeah, I think he likes it. I like it.
All right. All right.
You got to get to your show.
Yes. What time is it? All right. We're good.
It's almost 6:30 your time, buddy.
Yeah. We got
Day.
time.
By day.
All right. Cool. We got other stuff to do too. So.
Yeah. Episode 69. Happy V-Day. Make little hearts rain down, Carlos. Do the happy V-Day dance.
Valentine's Day. Unbelievable. All right. Well, do you know what you guys are cooking?
John got a pork loin.
That sounds delicious.
Don't know what we're doing with it.
Yeah. Well, he does. So, and that's the important.
He does. It'll be amazing for show.
You know, I got to come over sometime so we can grill out. Maybe have a couple cold ones in the backyard or something.
That would be a lot of fun. Like bring the fam, bring the pups, have a doggy daycare gone wrong in the backyard. Dude. It'd be fun. It really would.
Because Snickers is, I'm really digging that little dog, dude. So much personality. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But thank you everybody for listening. Call 256-743-5677. Leave us a message. Send a text 256-743-5677. Or you can email at
offyourflosser@gmail.com.
Boom. You know, and if in case anybody forgot, we do super fun and entertaining, and if I do say so myself, a little emotional CE course on teamwork. So give us a yell if you want something different from the usual. There you go. It's just something a little bit different. Just something a little bit different.
It is.
But
it's fun. Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy B-Day.
Anything else?
No. Nah, son.
Okay. Nah, son.
Episode 69. Happy V-Day.
It's so dumb. Episode 69. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Sandy, have a great night. Be good.
Yep. And go floss yourselves.
Go floss yourselves, guys, on Valentine's Day. Twice. Bye.